You have emotions that are giving you an understanding of your connection to that part of you. When you are looking at someone, maybe it's a child, maybe it's someone that you are in love with, and you are feeling that emotion of love or appreciation that ripples through you and feels so good. The reason that you feel that way in that moment is because in your human form, what you're focused on has you offering a vibration that is so compatible with that longer, older, eternal vibration that is within you, that you are offering no static. There is no contradictory, resistant vibration being offered. You're offering a vibration that's so in sync with who you really are that you have the emotion of love or appreciation pouring through you, which is your indication of vibrational alignment or vibrational compatibility or vibrational at oneness. It's what enlightenment is. It's what alignment with source is. It's what letting yourself be the pure extension of source energy in any moment in time is. But if you are feeling an emotion that you would call frustration or anger or fear or any of those not good feeling emotions, what that means every single time is somehow you've got yourself oriented in your physical form and you're looking at whatever you're looking at in a way that is so distorted from your broader view that as you look at it in that way, and you have the free will to do it, you introduce a contrary, contradictory, very different vibration in the moment, which sets up a reverberation in your being, which gives you the indication of your discord. So in any moment, you can focus in your human form in a way that allows your alignment from source, or you can focus in a way that doesn't. And it is our strong encouragement to you that you begin to literally think a thought and then ask yourself, is the way I'm approaching this in alignment with the way the source within me approaches this or not? And the answer is an easy one. If you feel love, if you feel elation, if you feel passion, if you feel an eagerness for life, then you're looking at it pretty much the way source is looking at it. In fact, you could say, I'm seeing the world right now through the eyes of source, whether you are the object of your attention or someone else. But if you get fixated on something in this world, something that you are sure is wrong, something that's inappropriate, something that if you had your choice, you would not have it be that way. And as you feel the pain of your attention, you've got to understand that that discomfort is your guidance letting you know that you're looking at it entirely differently than the source energy within you is looking at it. So we want to explain to you that you are this source energy consciousness that focused a part of that consciousness into this human body. Not all of it, a part of it. In fact, as you go as an eternal being, a rather small part of the consciousness is focused in you now. So this larger, older, wiser, totally worthy, liquid love energy that is the basis of that which you are, has focused a part of itself in you for the purpose of you having this leading edge contrasting experience where you can, from your human now personality, have your own personal preferences be born within you. And when life causes you to know more clearly what you don't want, you instantly know more clearly what you do want, and that source energy part of you rides that rocket of desire and becomes the vibrational equivalent of your new idea. In other words, when you look around the world and you see it not peaceful, your desire for a more peaceful world shoots out of you like a rocket, and the non-physical part of you becomes that more peaceful being. When you are sick, you ask for more wellness, and a rocket of desire shoots out of you, and the non-physical part of you becomes weller than before. We so want you to understand that you are an extension of source energy, and everything that you live causes that expansion. Humans for a while have talked about this duality. They begin to talk about themselves in terms of being less than the source energy that they believe is more than. And we would like you to come to this keen understanding that you are always this source energy, and that law of attraction is always powerfully responding to that source energy, but that you have the ability to focus upon any subject that you choose, and in doing so, set up a vibrational reverberation within you which enhances your relationship with that which is who you really are or does not. So you were born with this wonderful guidance system that is so perfect that it's with you all day, every day, to give you a constant vibrational feedback between the vibrational aspects of you. The navigational systems in Jerry and Esther's vehicles operate on the same premise. 2 points of relativity. The system knows where they are. The satellites in the sky pinpoint them. They program the desired destination in, and then the system calculates the route between the two. Your guidance system works exactly the same way. You lived life. Life caused you to become more. The larger part of you already became it. You're moving in the direction of it, which means you're feeling good, or you're not moving in the direction of it, which means you're not feeling good. But when you move in the direction of that which you really are, you feel wonderful. And if you don't, you don't. And that's everything that you need to know about who you are and your vibrational relationship to who you really are. Sometimes we see you. You get a glimpse of who you are. When you're first born, you remember who you are. You feel invincible and eager. And then you were born into that nest of others who have pretty much forgotten who they are and who don't know who you are either. And they see you coming forth bright and bushy-tailed and all eager about life. And they think to themselves, oh, you've got so much to learn, little one, because there are so many bad things that you don't know about. Here you are born, feeling all strong and secure, all in love with yourself. And there's so much that I need to tell you, your mother says, or your teachers say. I need to tell you these things so that you can get along in life. You need to know that there are bad things out there. And I will constantly update the list of what they are for you. Eventually, we'll color code them for you. Because it's important that you don't go through life with those rose-colored blinders on. And we want you to come back to the knowing of well-being, because law of attraction says that that which is likened to itself is drawn. And the vibration that is at the core of that which you are is one of such powerful well-being that when you find a way to allow yourself to offer a vibration that is about that, then only things that are of the same well-being nature can be your experience.
They have to pay out
that. Then only things that are of the same well-being nature can be your experience. In fact, if you did not pick up things along your physical trail to fuss and worry about, you would live such amazing well-being. And so this workshop is about reacquainting you with your method of knowing in every moment how much of who you really are you are allowing to flow through. In other words, if you feel brilliant, you're allowing. If you feel love, you're allowing. If you feel sure-footed, you're allowing. If you feel confident, you're allowing. If you feel eager, you're allowing. If you feel disappointed, then you're focused on something and you're not seeing it the way the source within you does. And that disappointment, in fact, is your indication that you are not. As we're moving forward today, it is our desire and expectation that you will begin to catch glimpses of the ease with which you are supposed to be living this life. You did not develop your stance about this life all at once. You did it a little bit at a time. And because you did it gradually, and because every thought you think activates a vibration within you that causes then a response of all other things around you, we know how easy it is to look at things because someone's pointing at them and saying that's the way they are. And as you begin to look at them with an expectation that that's the way they are, without even knowing you're doing it, you develop these vibrational patterns of thought that then law of attraction responds to. So you've been experiencing, from the day that you got here, a gradual diminishment of your sense of ease about life. And this Art of Allowing workshop is everything about restoring you to that. We want you to look at law of attraction in a new way. Because while law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn, and while that means that if you beat the drum of not enough money can be your experience. Or if you beat the drum of I don't feel good, then feeling better cannot come, at least not while you're beating that drum. If you've been beating the drum of people don't like me, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not smart enough or not good enough, if you've been beating those kinds of drums, then life has not been as good for you as it's meant to be, but not because someone else is keeping it from being that way. You are the one that's beating the drum and activating the vibration that's holding the well-being apart. And we think that as you've been listening to us talking about law of attraction, that you are beginning to get a sense of that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. Habits of thought are very powerful because you literally train yourself into vibrational habits that then law of attraction responds to. So you beat the drum of it, you attract it, then you notice it, which causes you to beat the drum of it, so you get more of it, and then you notice it. So you beat the drum of it, and a sort of cycle begins to develop. But there is something so much bigger around law of attraction that you have not yet been thinking about. And this is the part that we want you to really try to feel viscerally in the hours that we are here together today. Law of attraction is the most powerful law in the universe. It is the manager of all things. It's the same law that says when you set your radio dial on 6:30 a.m. that you're going to hear what's being broadcast from 6:30 a.m. It's the same law that says whatever it is that you are offering vibrationally and beginning to practice until it is the vibrational nature of your being is going to be reflected in every avenue of your life experience, you and everyone else. But there's another part of law of attraction that we want to call your attention to. And as you wrap your thoughts around this here today, not only will you begin to understand the worthy nature of your being, and not only will you begin to allow more of the things that you deserve into your experience, but you will finally understand everything that is happening to you or everybody else that you're watching. You will never again feel a mysterious feeling about what's going on. Did you hear us when we said that you are eternal beings? So if you are an eternal being, does that mean that there's a part of you, a pure positive energy part of you, that's been around for a very, very, very long time? So does it follow that this larger part of you, this eternal part of you, has a pretty good vibe going? Does it follow that if you are the eternal being that we say that you are, and you've been exploring all kinds of leading edge experiences and becoming, can you not imagine what kind of a vibrational escrow law of attraction is responding to? Can you feel the current of that as law of attraction is summoning unto this nest of well-being that has been going along for so long? It is astonishing to us as we watch you on this planet of enormous stability. Do you have any idea what the stability of this planet is like? It spins in its orbit century after century in perfect proximity to other planets. Do you have any idea of the basis of stability that is? The water content maintaining itself. Do you know that food still grows on this planet after all of this time? Are you not just knocked over by the incredible abundance of well-being that abounds on this planet? And yet as humans, you can find more to fuss and worry about than any species in any galaxy anywhere. More things to fuss and worry about and use as your excuse to not allow for this moment in time the well-being to flow to you that is flowing to you in such abundance. We want you to know that as brilliant as you are as human consciousness, you have not managed to scrape enough dirt together to launch another Earth into orbit. You do not need to worry about this planet. This planet is being orchestrated from that broader perspective. All you need to worry about is getting yourself up to speed with that which life has caused